So Cam, you're gonna queue up when you wanted me to put the flag up. And then when do you want me to press play?
I gave you that printout where the text turns red.
Oh, yeah, okay, have them up. Got it.
You can make it, you can see everybody. Savers can't read. Oh,
Not right now, is he? Is anybody seeing it on YouTube yet?
We're just logging on ourselves. Oh, I think Beverly City said yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm letting people in from the waiting room. They're joining us now. We're at 18 people now. So can you stop this share, Mark, so that he can put back up the logo, the symbol?
Yeah, you can just share. Go ahead and share.
Thank you, Joanne. All right. Caribbean Canadians 2.0, they're on time. They have 6 minutes with time to spare. Caribbean Canadians 2.0, happy Caribbean Heritage Month. All right, so we're getting ready. I'm looking at the YouTube, but there's a little bit of a delay, so I'm just waiting for the symbol to show up on YouTube. There we go. Wow, amazing. So I'm just waiting for all the guests to come in. While we're doing that, I just want to welcome everybody who is here, the current and former board members, special guests, volunteers, children, everybody who's joined us here today for the 3rd annual Caribbean Heritage Month flag raising ceremony. It's a little bit different this time, but we will persist. We will find a way. If there's a way, we're going to find a way. So we're doing it virtual style this year. So I'm just waiting for people to log in, and then I'm going to lock the meeting so that we're not having any people coming in at the last minute. Again, I'm asking the current and former board members to pay attention to the agenda so that you know when you're going to be called. So again, at 5:18, you will be called, but at 5:55, you will be responsible for unmuting yourself and doing the "We Are Here, Accomplished and United, Happy Caribbean Heritage Month." But the 5:18, you'll be called on one at a time in the order that it's listed on the agenda. And if I could ask you to stick to 2 minutes or less with your response, because there's about 12 people that I have to get through. That's already 24 minutes. Okay. Caribbean Canadians 2.0. They're on time. They're early, not even on time, they're early. All right, Elsa's here, Shanae, Zara, Nora, Isaiah, Xavier, Avery, Shari. Calling you by name because you're making history, so I have to call it out. Nia, Lisa, Kamini, John, Laban, Joanne, Noton, Josiah, Jalea, Hyacinth, Danielle, Chantel, Carla. It's a full house. Beverly, Mark, Oliver, and there's one person here saying branding by weeks. If I could ask you to change your name, because we don't know who it is, and we would love to actually have your name so we can document it as being a part of history. So you can change your name there on the Zoom features. And we're live streaming to YouTube as we speak, and also recording it for the archives. So we're getting ready to start. It's now 2 minutes to 5. If you haven't already, please share the YouTube link through your WhatsApp, through your email, through your social media. Let's get a big audience today. All right, let's see what time it is now. Anybody who knows me knows I like to start on time. Right, Beverly? Okay, so it's 4:59. Good evening and welcome everyone. My name is Camille Kerr and I'm the founder and president of a nonprofit called Caribbean Women's Society, a virtual membership-based nonprofit corporation representing and serving the Caribbean Canadian community across Canada. Thank you to our esteemed board members, guests, audience, viewers, and supporters for sharing in this historic moment, the 3rd annual flag raising ceremony to mark the start of Caribbean Heritage Month, October 2020. Some important notes before we begin. To our board members and guests, please ensure your device is on mute until the appropriate times on the agenda, and ensure your webcam is turned on with no distractions in view. To our virtual audience, please ensure your device is also on mute and your webcam is turned on with no distractions in view. And please share your Caribbean countries that you represent and your well wishes for Caribbean Heritage Month in the chat box. That goes for our virtual audience. We'd love to know which Caribbean countries you're representing, and if you want to share any well wishes in the chat box. And thirdly, to our viewers and supporters who are watching this live stream on the YouTube channel, please comment again with your Caribbean countries that you're representing, and please share your well wishes for Caribbean Heritage Month. And now I'd like to introduce my friend and fellow board member, Ms. Danielle Davis, singing Canada's national anthem. Okay, are we having some technical difficulties here with Danielle? Technical difficulties, administrator? Can you try unmuting on your end?
I believe she's on mute.
Okay, let's try to figure that out. In the meantime, we'll move on in the agenda. Hopefully we'll get back to that. That's the thing with virtual, this is virtual reality, folks. Technical difficulties are going to happen. If I could ask someone on the back end to try to figure out, oh, I think she's coming back in. Hold on, let's see, stand by.
Hello.
We're ready.
Okay.
So let me introduce you again. Okay, so I'd like to introduce my friend and board member, Ms. Danielle Davis, representing St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in case you didn't notice, singing Canada's national anthem. Take it away.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons command, with glowing hearts we see our true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Danielle. Before we begin the proclamation, I would like to raise awareness that there are many Caribbean Canadians who are suffering due to the COVID-19 pandemic. That is why we created a food relief program, an emergency financial assistance program, a virtual social program for older adults, and a confidential crisis text line to offer assistance to our Caribbean Canadian community during these challenging times. For more information on these initiatives, please visit www.ourchm.ca. The Caribbean Canadian community is defined as all persons who are native to or descending from Caribbean nations and territories, and who self-identify as Caribbean Canadian or Caribbean, and who reside in Canada. Further, our inclusive Caribbean Canadian identity aims to foster healing from our brutal history of colonialism, slavery, and indentured servitude by deliberately and intentionally embracing and promoting all ethnicities and races deriving from and embedded within each of the 43 distinctly unique nations that make up the Caribbean people, region, and culture. We are a richly diverse yet deeply connected Caribbean peoples with shared long-standing ties to Canada, dating as far back as the 1700s. It's time to share our story and to be seen for who we truly are as a people. We are Caribbean Canadians. And now to share his inspiration, my friend, fellow board member, and the creative genius behind the first and only Caribbean Heritage Month symbol and flag, Mr. Oliver Levy.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Camille. Good evening, everyone. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month. Please turn your attention to the screen if you haven't done so already. I just want to say it's a privilege and an honor to be able to work with Camille Kerr and these organizations who are all focused on building a thriving Caribbean Canadian community. It was fun and exciting to work on this historic, making vibrant design. However, if you were paying attention to our previous years, you'd have noticed that we added the Canadian flag, Canada flag. We also added a sun ray to this beautiful Caribbean heritage flag, which represents all 43 Caribbean countries, Caribbean regions, and Caribbean territories. My aim is to demonstrate how the diversity of Caribbean people make us a unique and formidable collective. This flag represents the Caribbean Canadian identity, capacity, and unity. We all should be proud for ourselves as Caribbeans, our ancestors, and the opportunity to remember, celebrate, educate the future generations about the Caribbean Canadians. It is very important for us to understand the inspirational role that we play in the community across Canada. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Oliver Levy. Back to the program. October is a significant month for the Caribbean Canadian community. Improvements to the Immigration Act in October 67 and the Multiculturalism Policy in October 71 opened new doors for Caribbean people to consider Canada as a place they could call home. A place to establish roots, raise their children, and become a part of Canada's cultural mosaic. To commemorate this significant month, in October 2018, Caribbean Women's Society made history in Canada by publicly proclaiming October as Caribbean Heritage Month in Canada. Since 2018, mayors and councils have been demonstrating their appreciation for the Caribbean Canadian community with official proclamations in their cities and towns. However, unfortunately, our provincial and federal governments have not yet followed suit. For the past 3 years, our community, local organizations, and supporters have been tirelessly lobbying members of parliament and soliciting petition signatures to pass Caribbean Heritage Month into legislation. Just like the multitude of heritage months that are currently legislated in Canada, Caribbean Heritage Month is meant to bring all Canadians together to celebrate our multiculturalism and to recognize what makes this country the most desirable place to live. So until the Caribbean Heritage Month legislation is passed, our community will continue to advocate, lobby, and hold their provincial and federal elected officials accountable. Can I get a nod or a cheer or a clap if you're with me, community?
Yay!
Okay, so there's proof. We will continue to advocate, lobby, and hold our provincial and federal elected officials accountable until Caribbean Heritage Month is passed into legislation. Nevertheless, we will continue to celebrate. So to our Caribbean Canadian elders, continue to share your stories and life experiences with the younger generations. Your knowledge, wisdom, and triumphs void our longing for identity and belonging and helps to strengthen our cultural connections in a way that we will never acquire by any other means. Speaking of triumphs, last year to the day, October 1st, 2019, during my flag raising remarks, I shared that one of our former board members, an unwavering supporter, and the strongest woman I know, my mother, Jenna Laban, was not able to join us in person because she was focused on defeating her cancer diagnosis. Exactly 1 year later, today, October 1st, 2020, I am elated to report that my mom has triumphed over the dreadful disease and is now cancer-free. So Mom, on behalf, because I know she's watching, Mom, on behalf of your 3 children and 13 grandchildren, we are overjoyed and amazed and honored to have you as our maternal warrior. And your courage exemplifies what it means to be Caribbean Canadian. Now I'm speaking to the children who have joined here on the call, but also those out there in the world, in the country, on YouTube, everybody paying attention, the Caribbean Canadian young people. Be proud of your heritage and identity. Be guided by the knowledge and wisdom of your elders. Be confident that you are valuable beyond measure. Be ignited by what is sparking up here today. And be ready when we pass the torch to you. And to all of our Caribbean Canadians in between, continue to stand together and put in the tireless but necessary work to honor, represent, and preserve our heritage so that we may prosper collectively and inspire the next generation to do the same. At this time, I would like to ask that the Caribbean Heritage Month flag be displayed on the screen so we can begin the official proclamation. Virtual flag raising. Where there's a will, there's a way. All right, so here we go. The official proclamation. Let me remind those who have forgotten, enlighten those who are unaware, assert to the deniers, reassure the wavering, and reaffirm to the conscious with our Caribbean Heritage Month proclamation. Canada is home to a large and vibrant Caribbean Canadian community in excess of 800,000, a diverse group representing 43 Caribbean nations, regions, and territories, and a uniquely wide range of ethnicities, including Amerindian, European, South American, African, Asian, and South Asian, and a multitude of languages, including the 6 official languages: English, French, Dutch, Spanish, Creole, and Papiamento. Since their first arrival in Canada in the late 1700s, Caribbean Canadians from across Canada have made significant contributions across all fields and industries, including science, education, information technology, medicine, agriculture, hospitality, domestics, academia, broadcasting, law, politics, business, sports, art and culture, and philanthropy, and that is just to name a few. Caribbean Canadians have helped build Canada into the multicultural success story that it is, and have helped to build this country into the best place to live, work, and raise families. They continue to help foster growth, prosperity, and innovation throughout Canada. By proclaiming the month of October as Caribbean Heritage Month, Caribbean Women's Society and its partners, Caribbean Canadian Parents United, Caribbean Canadian Chamber of Commerce and Community, ambassadors and supporters, we recognize the important contributions that Caribbean Canadians have made to Canada's social, economic, political, and cultural fabric. And so it is with great honor and privilege that I, Camille Kerr, founder and president of Caribbean Women's Society, do hereby proclaim for the third year in a row, the month of October is observed and celebrated as Caribbean Heritage Month in Canada. We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
Hi again, everyone. So my name is Oliver Levy, and I'm a current board member of the Caribbean Canadian Chamber of Commerce and Community, and also board member of Caribbean Parents United. I'm representing Jamaica. And Caribbean Heritage Month is important to me because we as a collective are leaving a legacy for our future Caribbean Canadian generations. Just like I personally learned a lot about other Caribbean countries over the last 3 years, our future generation can learn and connect with other Caribbean Canadians. Because we're such a diverse culture, I would like to see everyone in Canada and around the world to experience a wide variety of music, food, stories, and knowing that they can always look forward to October when they can experience some good old Caribbean vibes.
Thank you, Oliver. Why don't we hear from Danielle Davis next?
I'm Danielle Davis. I am a current board member of Caribbean Canadian Parents United, representing St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And why Caribbean Heritage Month is important to me because it gives us a chance to really embrace the fullness and diversity of what it means to be a Caribbean person. And that needs to be more in the forefront when it comes to all of Caribbean Canadian heritage, as well as Caribbean heritage and all our contributions. What I would like to see and for our community to experience with Caribbean Heritage Month is on top of all the fun and festivities, you'll also get to learn so much of our history, all of the different things about all the different islands, and what makes up the Caribbean as a whole, not only for this generation, but for many generations to come.
Thank you, Danielle. If I could ask everyone on the call to turn on their webcams. You're making history with us right now. So we want proof here that you witnessed history in the making. So if you can, please turn on your webcams. That's for everyone on the call. All right, so now I'm moving to Mrs. Lisa Levy.
My name is Lisa Levy. I'm a current board member for Caribbean Canadian Parents United. I represent Barbados. Caribbean Heritage Month is important to me because it allows me to learn more about my culture and roots, and it allows me to connect with other Caribbean Canadians. I would like our community and others to experience our culture, diversity, and history. It is important for others to know the great contributions that Caribbean Canadians have made and continue to make in Canada.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm now going to invite Mr. Mark Kerr to say a few words.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mark Kerr. I'm a current board member representing Jamaica. So you see the sunny beach behind me from St. Anne's Bay. So I'm with you virtually. The importance of Caribbean Heritage Month for me is, it's very important as we have a dedicated month to showcase our Caribbean Canadian culture, our Caribbean Canadian people, and our rich history. I'd like our children, our community, and others to experience and learn about our history and our traditions of our Caribbean society, and also learn how our personal experiences and contributions have helped to shape today's culture within Canada. Thank you.
Thank you. And next I'm calling on Ms. Beverly Bradshaw.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Beverly Bradshaw, current board member of Caribbean Women's Society. I represent the island of St. Lucia. Caribbean Heritage Month is important to me because my parents, my grandmother and my mother immigrated to Canada a long time ago. They always included me in everything around St. Lucia anyways. So now this is my opportunity to come together with other people from different Caribbean islands and get to know bits and pieces and good things, bad things, and indifferent things from everybody else. Thank you.
Thank you, Beverly. And now board member, Ms. Carla Walsh.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carla Walsh, representing the island of Jamaica. It is an honor to be a part of the 3rd annual Caribbean Heritage Month flag raising ceremony. Caribbeans have made a significant contribution to Canadian society, and this ceremony is a celebration of those achievements made by the Caribbean Canadian community and the contributions Caribbean Canadians will continue to make to the cultural mosaic that is Canadian society. Caribbean culture is deeply rooted in Canadian society, and Caribbean Heritage Month seeks to bring official recognition to those deep roots. We are here, we are accomplished, we are united.
Thank you, Carla. Next up, board member, Mr. John Laban.
Hello and happy Caribbean Heritage Month. My name is John Laban. I am a member of the board of directors of C5, which is Caribbean Canadian Chamber of Commerce and Community. I hold the position of treasurer. I hail from the exotic and vibrant Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, the land of the hummingbird and also of the steel band, calypso and soca. Caribbean Heritage Month is very important to me and should be equally important to all people of the Caribbean. Residing both in and outside of the Caribbean. Why? Because it highlights an opportunity to learn about our history. What do we want to take out of this? What do I want my community to take out of this? I want our community to experience a sense of pride, knowing that we have made significant contributions to this Canadian society. I also want our community to take away from this experience a feeling of comfort and security, knowing that we are members of and belong to a very unique and dynamic sector in this tapestry of Canadian society. Bishop Desmond Tutu, on a visit to the Caribbean, described us as a rainbow people. We have extended this rainbow to Canada. Just look at the colors of Caribana, pun intended. We have made Canada much the better. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. John Laban. Up next, board member Melissa Ramlachan. Okay, I think there's something happening there, technical difficulties. We'll come back. Let's keep testing out with Melissa. In the meantime, let's move forward. Former board member, Ms. Joanne Noton.
Okay, thank you. So hi everyone, happy Caribbean Heritage Month. So my name is Joanne Noton, and I'm a former board member of Caribbean Women's Society. I represent the island of Haiti. And so Caribbean Heritage Month is important to me because it shows and preserves the rich and diverse culture that we have contributed to Canada and will continue to contribute to Canada. I want our community and others to experience how profound of a culture we have, how much we have to learn from each other, from our similarities to our differences, and truly how deeply connected we are because of our shared heritage. So that's pretty much what Caribbean Heritage Month means to me.
Thank you, Joanne. Okay, let's go back, circling back here to current board member, Ms. Melissa Ramlachan.
Hi, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month, everyone. This is the third year, and I'm so proud of everyone's accomplishments. We've gone through ups and downs, and we're here to stay. And I'm really, really excited to share this all with you and all the Caribbean islands in the whole Caribbean here in Canada together as one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Melissa. All right, so we're moving on here. Two more to go. Former board member, Ms. Chantel Carey.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Chantel Carey, a former board member with CWS. I am representing Bermuda as well as the Bahamas. And why Caribbean Heritage Month is important to me is simply because we have this whole month that we have proclaimed for us to amplify the way in which we recognize and celebrate, the Caribbean people who have come before us and laid the foundation for us here in Canada. It's also a way for us to teach the old traditions to the youth and as well as create new traditions with them. So I'm very, very excited about this month and all the future activities that we're going to have coming up. And what I want community to take away, both the Caribbean community as well as the non-Caribbean community, to just take away from this month, this experience, is to enjoy this month, take part in all the celebrations that we have, all the activities that we have. It's a way for us to kind of, learn about the different Caribbean countries and unique cultures that make up who we are. So really it's a month to learn, but enjoy. So happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
Thank you, Chantel. And last but certainly not least, former board member, Mrs. Shari Thompson-Ritchie.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shari Thompson-Ritchie. I'm a former board member with the Caribbean Women's Society. I'm extremely honored to be present here with everyone for the third annual flag raising, and just happy Caribbean Heritage Month, everybody. Caribbean Heritage Month is important because it is a time for us to really acknowledge and highlight our culture and really just sit with and think about our accomplishments and what our future desires are as we formulate our identity, as we continue to create that strong foundation that we can then pass the baton to the future generation. With that being said, I really hope that participants and viewers, Caribbean Canadians, will take this month as a time for them to reflect on their journey, the journeys of their parents, of their other family members, and really just applaud themselves and feel pride and joy for all that we are doing as a community. And this is a reflection of unity. And I'm extremely, extremely honored to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Shari. All right, so those were the remarks from our current and former board members. We're moving on in the agenda. I would like to now ask Ms. Beverly Bradshaw, our events director, to share what's coming up in the near future as far as celebrating Caribbean Heritage Month.
Hi again, everybody. So this evening, actually at 9 p.m., we do have a virtual group family yoga and breathing before bedtime. So great way to help wind down and get ready for a good sleep. This coming Sunday, double the fun on Sunday. In the morning from 10 a.m. to 10:30, we have yoga again for half an hour. Then you have later in the evening from 6 to 9 p.m., we have what we call virtual meetup. And some of the topics that will be discussed on that meetup is the roadmap to success, as well as Caribbean Canadian identity discussion, which should be pretty interesting. We also will have young professionals and international students panel. And we will also be announcing the 2020 recipient of the Caribbean Canadian Young Professionals Award. We'll have presentations, we'll have lessons, literature, games, and so much more. So try not to miss out on some great events that are coming up for the remainder of the month, but we're starting, I think, pretty big come Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you, Beverly. And at the bottom of this YouTube channel, the link to purchase your tickets is in the description area, as well as some other important links about what I mentioned earlier, the food relief program, the crisis text line, a bunch of things that how you can get involved and benefit from what's happening here during Caribbean Heritage Month. So now I'd like to ask Mr. Oliver Levy to move forward here. He's going to introduce and talk about the children's video that they've put together for us.
Thank you, Camille. Before I play the video with our kids, for those who don't know, we also have a kids program. It's called CCKC, Caribbean Canadian Kids Club. And we meet up every Thursdays from 7 to 7:30, I believe. Check, correct me if I'm wrong, but check the listings. But our kids play a very important role in our culture. And so it's very important that we celebrate them, and and all these events on Thursdays. It's all various kind of, sometimes we do arts, storytelling, talk about the culture itself, and many things. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but just so you guys know that our kids play a very important part in our history, our culture. So at this time, I really want to play, a video that they made in one of their meetups, because they really want to be part of this historic moment. So we say, you know what, we're going to capture it. And here we go.
We are here, accomplished and united. 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 We are here, accomplished and united.
Thank you.
So Oliver, why don't we echo what the children just started there, that chant in the video? Why don't we echo that one at a time, just to show our support for the children and so they know that we're in this together and we believe in them and they'll be ready when the torch is passed to them. So I'm going to be starting first, and then I'm going to ask each board member and former board member to repeat the words. We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
Yeah, we are here, accomplished and united.
We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
We are here, accomplished and united. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
All right. And so, ladies and gentlemen and children, that wraps up our third annual Caribbean Heritage Month flag raising ceremony. Thank you for making history with us.
Yay!
So what I'd like to do now is hear from some of our witnesses here, AKA audience members. I'm just going to call them by name. Kamini, Elsa, Candy, Shanae, and Jay are here. If they would like to contribute, say some remarks, some well wishes. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you hoping that people get or take away from Caribbean Heritage Month? Why don't you, just so that we don't all unmute at the same time, you can just raise your hand and then the administrator will unmute. Who wants to go first? Okay, so that's Kamini.
Hi there. Feeling very patriotic. Very, very happy that to be a part of this. Absolutely amazed and shocked and astounded that we can have this virtual get together and virtual flag raising despite circumstances. So feeling very proud of my heritage and my community in this moment.
Yes, awesome. Thank you, Kamini. One thing for sure is we are a very resilient people. That is for sure. Who wants to share their sentiments? Some of our witnesses and audience. Hyacinth is here too. Candy's next. Can we unmute Candy?
I think, am I unmuted? Okay, I think it really speaks for a test of the Caribbean people's strength that we can, like Kamini said, have something like this during a pandemic when we aren't able to be close and connected. We're still close and connected. It takes a lot more than social distancing to get Caribbean people to not be one. And I love that.
Well said, Candy. Anybody else? How are you feeling? Any sentiments you want to share?
Feeling good.
Can raise your hand and then the administrator will unmute. Elsa would like to say something. Okay, Elsa, go ahead.
Unmute.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, great. As it's been said, we have been here for quite a while, and we have contributed a lot. We have done a lot, and we are still doing. And the kids are coming up, and they will play their part. And it's been great to attend this session this evening, and hoping and believing that the crisis text line and the mentorship will be of great use to many people.
Yes, yes. Well said. Thank you, Elsa. Well said. How about Jay? Jay has her hand up.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Just want to say I'm really grateful and happy that Camille, you and your team took this initiative and pushed as hard as you can. We're all here in Ottawa. We're going to push with you guys. We're going to get it done. It's amazing, and especially to see the little ones, it melts your heart to know that our culture is very much alive, and we will do whatever it takes to safeguard it and nurture it and grow it and hold it as proud and say it as loud as we can that we are Caribbean, we are here, we are united, we are accomplished, and we are a force to be reckoned with. So once again, thanks, and everyone, happy Caribbean Heritage Month. Celebrate it to the max and be proud. Wear your flag mask everywhere you walk so we can recognize each other and say, hey, we are brothers and sisters, we are neighbors. We're in this together. Thank you and have a good night, everyone.
Wow, that was amazing. Wow, well said. Got a standing ovation. Well, a sitting ovation. And did you hear that? Jay is actually in Ottawa, which means she's in Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's backyard. And that's who we're trying to get the attention of, right? To pass this legislation. So that's amazing that we have the support here coming all the way from Ottawa. Anybody else want to share their sentiments, remarks, how they're feeling, well wishes? Okay, Hyacinth.
Hi, so thank you, Camille. First of all, I want to congratulate the team, the board members and all the team behind this activity. I know you all put a lot of work into it, and without you guys, it would not have been possible. So I just want to commend each and every one of you. And I feel very privileged to be part of this as well. It's the first time for me. And I think it's great that all of us as Caribbean people, regardless of our race or ethnicity, skin color, it doesn't matter. We all come from the Caribbean. And it's really great to be here with each and every one of you. And I hope that as the word spreads, more people come together and share in our vision and keep united, because it's important for us in this country where it's so easy to get lost and not be seen, and many people don't know where to turn when they face the challenges. And because we have gone through our own challenges, it's important that we have this community where we can plug in and help each other and help others who are coming up. So I think it's very important, even as we celebrate Caribbean Heritage Month, that we recognize the efforts of people who have gone before and the efforts that we're making now, so that the children can enjoy and feel part of and recognize their heritage. And I'm really grateful for this opportunity and everything that is happening. And I think it's just going to grow bigger. I'm seeing it growing. And I just want to commend each and every one of you on the efforts that have been made. So to everyone, happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Hyacinth. All right. Anybody else want to share a few words before we wrap up and get ready for yoga tonight? Actually, and the children have their kids club at 7:30 tonight. So before we get ready for the 7:30 activity, anybody have anything else they wanted to say? Any of the children want to say something? You can raise your hand and then we'll unmute. Any of the kiddos? All right. Avery would like to say something, administrator. Okay, we can hear you.
Happy Caribbean Heritage Month.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month. Any other children want to say anything before we wrap up? Going once, going twice. Okay, Jalea, administrator, please.
We are here, accomplished and united. We are here, accomplished and united.
Thank you, Jalea. Well said. I think that's the perfect way to end the official ceremony. Well done. All right, folks, that's it. Let the festivities begin. We hope to see you tonight, or if not, Sunday. And all the way through, this is our time, right? This is our time to share our story. So we hope to see you on Sunday, and stay safe, stay healthy, and happy Caribbean Heritage Month. That's it. Let the festivities begin. We hope to see you tonight, or if not, Sunday.
Yay!
All the way through. Take care, everyone. Cheers. Cheers. John Laban, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers,
Thank
everyone.
you.